Wake up to a push notification, algorithmic command, chasing surge across the grid, tile ever empty land. Swipe accept on 3 deliveries, breakfast getting cold. Another little story that the feed will never hold. My car became an office, 5 stars at my wage. I'm trapped inside a bright, gamified and glowing cage. The GPS keeps talking, telling me which way to turn. Another lesson in this hustle, I'm too tired to learn. I'm singing the algorithm blues, a 5-star tragedy. Running on empty for a faceless company. Just a pixel on the live map, a temporary pin. Don't know where the game ends or where I should begin. Sold a vintage t-shirt, shipped by 3, no time to breathe in. Cross town for a catering, ship plastic trays and sleeves. A minor in misery, in coffee lids for cash. Just chasing tiny tips and bits of digital stash. They call it being your own boss, they call it being free, but I'm obeying lines of code that no one else can see. A ghost inside the mainframe, rendered by the stream. Beta testing the compliance of a dopamine farm dream. I'm singing the algorithm blues, a 5-star tragedy. Running on empty for a faceless company. Just a pixel on a live map, a temporary pin. Don't know where the game ends or where I should begin. Payment pending, blinking on my hoodie. I'm just a pin, I'm just a pin.
My mom still calls on Tuesday, asks if I'm eating well. I say yeah, of course. From this month to month motel, I'm renting out adulthood bills taped to the door. Thrift store chairs for company, and your shadow on the floor. Got a degree I never use it when I'm on the clock. Just a stack of anxieties in a sock without its pair. Everyone's getting married, signing leases 2 by 2. I'm getting really good at singing what I always do. And this is my life, I guess, in these unfurnished rooms. A half unpacked existence, dodging quarter life blues. I'm too old to be a kid now, too young to know what's true. Just trying to find the version of us that feels brand new. These can tell my left from my corporate right. They're all laughing at a joke that I didn't understand. I'm just a tourist in this office pocket floor in corporate land. I feel like an imposter dancing to the beat. Oh, well-dressed disaster on two unsteady feet. I'm nodding and I'm smiling, a professional mirage, just waiting for security to walk me to the ride. My boss just patting my back, said I'm doing really great. I haven't told him that confident is an expiration date. It's sometime around tomorrow, or the moment that he sees my entire skill set's balanced on hotkeys. The trouble secrets will be in the connections that we're making. Are they even in a really real LinkedIn message? Monday is the only trade our business cards like weapons under buzzing neon lights till the open bar is closing and we vanish in the night. 'Cause I feel like an imposter dancing to the beat. Oh, well-dressed disaster on two unsteady feet. I'm nodding and I'm smiling, a professional mirage, just waiting for security to walk me to the garage. Imposter, imposter, hey. Imposter, imposter, hey. Just walk me to the garage. Just walk me to the garage. Imposter, imposter, hey. Imposter, imposter, hey. Two unsteady feet. A professional mirror.
Blue glow, I'm alone with the phone. Kneeling at an altar made of glass and chrome. Another like, another clone, another staged home. Caption like a sermon in monochrome. Tap the hard hits and dopamine on a drip. Every little picture is a tug on the leash. I tell myself to sleep, but I refresh instead under a borrowed sun, burning holes in my head. Scroll, scroll, scroll down the rabbit hole. Little Luke in movies, gnawing at my soul. Silent congregation, me in the back row, measuring my life by the things I'll never own. Emotion party, faces filtered loud. Sound off, still performing for an invisible crowd. I'm in a one t-shirt, cereal fatigue, budget on empty, battery at 3. I'm happy for them, really sure that's what I write, but every little victory is brighter than my night. I say I log off, thumb says one more roll. The halo of the handset is swallowing me whole. Scroll, scroll, scroll down the rabbit hole. Little Luke in movies, gnawing at my soul. Silent congregation, me in the back row, measuring my life by the things I'll never own. Highlight reels and edits, sharpened to a sheen. Curated little heavens in a blue light dream. The perfect smiles all blurring into one thing. The news feed choir are teaching me to sing. The scroll, feed me more. The scroll, feed me more. The scroll, scroll, scroll down the rabbit hole. Little Luke in movies, gnawing at my soul. Silent congregation, me in the back row, measuring my life by the things I'll never own.
The rhythm of the rain outside is sinking with my heart. A syncopated panic down this sheltered little street. My phone buzzes a warning. Every number's in the red. That anxious little gremlin living rent-free in my head. I can't sleep when I'm worried. I can't work when I'm tired. It's a feedback loop of failure. Every circuit miswired. In slow motion in my bedroom, under a gray ceiling, just waiting for the sun to start another dreadful day. And my mind is overdrawn again, the balance running low. A skittering anxiety, a beat that will not flow. Just a two-step into panic, a shuffle into dread. Trying to outrun the voices in my head. Balance running low. A skittering anxiety, a beat that will not flow. Just a two-step into panic, a shuffle into dread. Trying to outrun the voices in my head. I canceled plans with mates. Said I wasn't feeling great. Truth is, even a $5 is more than I can spare. So I'm staying in with a tin of soup, pretending it's my choice, while listening to the silence of a half-forgotten voice. They say that money isn't everything. I know it's true, but it's the lock upon the door to everything I do. Keeps me stuck as I am in this cheap rent bed, sit with a future that was borrowed and a soul already spent. And my mind is overdrawn again, the balance running low. A skittering anxiety, a beat that will not flow. Just a two-step into panic, a shuffle into dread. Trying to run the voices in my head. The balance running low. A skittering anxiety, a beat that will not flow. Just a two-step into panic, a shuffle into dread. Trying to run the voices in my head. Overdrawn, voices in my head. Running low, balance on low. Overdrawn, can I run? Flow, overdrawn.
The first of the month is coming, a day I used to like. Now it's just a warning shot before the final strike. The council tax is laughing, the energy's a joke. Got a letter from the landlord, guess I'm permanently broke. And I'm working 40 hours, sometimes 45, just to feel I'm barely still alive. They say pull your socks up, mine already have
just waiting for the final bill to chill us to the My mates are at the pub now, sinking pints to kill the fear. I'm sat with a calculator, wishing I weren't here, adding up the numbers. These sums are never kind, and every little hope I had is trailing far behind. And the politicians chatter on the television screen about a brighter future that I've never really seen.
dream